All right, good morning. It is Tuesday, April 28th. Today we're going to focus on rhyming poetry. So before we start our lessons, let's of course go over the expectations. So number one, make sure you have your pencil and packet available. Is your pencil nice and sharp? Is your packet on the correct page? Where it says Tuesday, April 28th, rhyming poetry. Take 10 seconds to get ready. Five more seconds. And slant in 3, 2, 1. So whenever I say pause, please pause your video and fill out whatever section we're working on. Today you're going to pause your video a little more often than usual, I would say. So when you are finished filling out the section, you just unpause the video. Expectation number 3. At the end of the video, please complete your exit ticket on Teams. So today's exit ticket, it doesn't match exactly what is on the paper, but I am testing you on internal and end rhyme. We're going to learn about that today. So it is Turn Up Tuesday. Let's focus on our spark. Give someone a compliment. Let's see. Today I will compliment. Who am I going to compliment today? I want to compliment Mrs. Spain. I want to compliment Miss Spain because she has been working very, very hard on making sure everyone is doing their distance learning. So thank you, Miss Spain. All right, so who are you going to compliment today? I'm going to give you 1 minute to fill out this stem. Let's see, who are you going to compliment? And if you want to compliment one of your teachers, then I'll gladly show them your message. And why would you want to compliment them? Because it's nice to say you're awesome or you rock, but why do they deserve a compliment? I think that really makes people feel good about themselves. Ten more seconds. Thank you for using your stem to make complete sentences. Thank you for using punctuation at the end. All right, sit and slant. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and focus on our do now. So we have this poem by Shel Silverstein. We learned a lot about him yesterday, and we found out that he wrote The Giving Tree and a lot of poetry collections for children. So this is one of his poems called I Don't Know. Let's go to our directions. Step 1, number your lines and stanzas in this poem. So see if you can beat me. Great, you said that there were 6 lines. How many stanzas are there? Remember, a stanza is a paragraph poem, so there's just 1 stanza. Wow, you're super fast. So let's go ahead and read I Don't Know by Shel Silverstein. What did I forget to do? Oh no, I forgot to box my title and label my title. Silly me, I know that you did it. Okay, so put your pencils down. Let's go ahead and read it for fun. Track with your finger as I read. Line 1. I don't know how anything's done. Does the earth turn? Or is it the sun? Is electricity made by a kite? Are star twinkles just the reflection of light? How thunder is made and how engines run. I don't know how anything's done. Awesome. Let's move on to step 3. Step 3 says circle the rhyming words. What words do you see that rhyme in this poem? I'm going to give you a minute to do so. So you have a minute to circle those rhyming words. Which words sound like they have the same ending, those rhyming words? I would, in this particular poem, look towards the end of the line. That's your hint. You have about 40 more seconds. Okay, look for words that have the same ending sound. They might not be spelled the same, but they have the same ending sound. All right. So, which words rhyme? So I know done and sun rhyme. So thank you for circling those 2 words. We know that kite and light rhyme. Thank you for circling it. And run and done. Awesome. So which lines rhyme? So we know that lines 1 and 2 rhyme. Lines 1 and 2 rhyme. Can you tell me what other lines rhyme together? Okay. I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds. 10. 5. 'All right, so if you said lines 3 and 4 rhyme, kite and light, then you're right. And if you said run and done rhyme, that's lines 5 and 6, then you're also correct. So, are these words spelled the same? Done, sun, the endings? No. Do they still rhyme? Sure. So remember that sometimes words can look different, but they still rhyme. It's all about that end sound. So let's go ahead and go to our objective. Today we're going to learn about 2 types of rhyme. Do you know what the 2 types of rhyme are? So we're going to learn about it right now. Student will be able to identify and write poetry with end rhyme and internal rhyme. So what are the 2 types of rhyme? Good, you said that the 2 types of rhyme are end rhyme and internal rhyme. So we have a word bank right here with the words end, internal, rhythm, and sound. I'm going to put a little box around it. You should do the same. We're going to use these words to fill in these blanks. So rhyming appeals to the reader's sense of, great, you said sound. Thank you for writing your notes nice and neat. Rhyme makes a rhythm. That's why why do poets use rhyme? Because it makes a rhythm. Blank rhyme is at the end. Go ahead and circle the word end of a line that rhymes with the word at the end of the other line. So this kind of rhyme is called end rhyme. So if it rhymes at the end of the line, then of course it's end rhyme. If you're talking about rhyming that's within a single line, and we'll see those in a moment, this is called, big college word, internal rhyme. Internal means inside. So if there's rhyming inside the line, then it's internal line. Awesome. Let's go ahead and look at this this poem. It's called Invitation. Invitation. This poem has a lot of end rhyme. So step 1 says number the lines and stanzas of this poem. Let's go ahead and do that. See if you can beat me. Great, you said that there were 7 lines in this poem. How many stanzas are in this poem? Good, there's just one chunk or one paragraph, so this is just one stanza. Awesome. So what other text features do I need to label in this poem? I do need to label my title. Thank you for reminding me. All right, step 2 says read Invitation by Shel Silverstein. Again, that's that famous poet we're studying this week. So as I read, please track. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a buyer, a magic bean buyer. If you're a pretender, come sit by my fire. For we have some flax, golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. So, step 3 says we're going to circle those rhyming words. Go ahead and circle your words that rhyme. Thank you. Take 10 more seconds. Look for those words at the end of your line, since we're focusing on end rhyme. Awesome. Let's go over it. So if you said in, liar and buyer, those two rhyme. Fire rhymes with liar and buyer. Spin, in, and in. You are right. So, did you notice how the author or the poet, I apologize, says come in, come in, come in? That's called repetition because they're repeating the same thing over and over again. Poets also use that for rhythm, similar to rhyme. But I digress. Let's move forward. So we circled those rhyming words. So which lines rhyme? We see that lines 1, lines 5, 6, and 7, they rhyme in, spin, and in. The rhyming words are what? Good. They are in and spin. So what other lines in this poem rhyme? Go ahead and fill that out. And what are your rhyming words? Fill out the 3 blanks, or a total of 6 blanks. There are 3 lines. There are 3 rhyming words. I'm going to give you 1 minute. We will check it in 1 minute. All right, thank you for writing down your lines that rhyme. I see 3 other lines that rhyme. Thank you for writing those 3 end words that rhyme. Remember that rhyming words are not always spelled the same, but they sound the same at the end. Good, you have about 20 more seconds. Thank you for writing nice and neat. If you're finished, you can sit in slant and put your pencil in park. Going over in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your pencil in your hand. So if you get it right, you can put a little check. And if you get it wrong, just fix it. So lines 2, the word liar, 2, 3, and 4 rhyme. The rhyming words in these lines are liar, buyer, and fire. Are these words spelled similarly? No, they're not. Do they still rhyme? Absolutely. They have that ire at the end. Liar, buyer, fire. Very creative way to rhyme. All right, now let's talk about internal rhyme. This is the second type of rhyme. Remember that internal rhyme is a rhyme within the line. It's rhyme inside that line. So, we have a poem called Hitting by Shel Silverstein. So we're going to complete this poem by using internal rhyme and then also our word bank. What is internal rhyme again? Right, it's rhyme within the line. So in our word bank, we have log, bee, swatter, snake, and pig. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks. Let's see if we can create some internal rhyme by using this word bank. So, use a blank to hit a hog. Which one of these words rhymes with a word over here? Use? Nope. Nothing rhymes with use. What about A? Negative. What about 2? Nope. Hit? None of those words rhyme. A? Nope. Hog. Good, you're right. Log matches or rhymes with hog. So let's reread this line. Use a log to hit a hog. Good, that has internal rhyme. Why does that have internal rhyme? Yes, because log and hog rhyme, and they're all in the same line. Let's go ahead and label our title. The title is Hitting, and this is line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 lines. Let's look at the second one. Use a twig to hit a blank. What should we put in this blank? Bee, swatter, snake, or pig? Great, you said pig. Why did you say pig? Why should pig go here to make internal rhyme? Exactly. Twig and pig rhyme. They have that same ending sound. So I want you to practice 3, 4, 5, and 6. What words would go in these blanks? And 6 is already given to us. To make internal rhyme, that rhyme within the line. I'm going to give you 1 minute. It is on the clock. Thank you for filling out line 3. Thank you for using your word bank. $30 more seconds. Remember that a rhyme just has that same ending sound. They don't necessarily, they're not necessarily spelled the same. Not always. English is a funny language. 15 more seconds. Awesome. Let's check your work. Go ahead and put your pencil in your hand. If you got it correct, give yourself a little check. And if you didn't get it correct, please just change it right now because we're learning. So we use a rake to hit a snake. Why? Because rake and snake rhyme. Use a swatter to hit an otter. Why is this internal rhyme? Because swatter and otter rhyme. And lastly, use a ski to hit a bee. Why is this internal rhyme? You're right, because ski and bee rhyme. Are they spelled the same? No, but why do they still rhyme? Because they have that same ending sound. And use a feather when you hit me. All right, let's go ahead and practice making our own rhyming poetry. So we're gonna brainstorm right here first. So did you know that Shel, let's go ahead and track and read. Did you know that Shel was an expert with rhyme? But how polished are you with your skills? See how many rhyming words you can make for each of the words in the list below and write them in the space provided. After you brainstorm, choose one group of words and compose a rhyming poem that would make Shel proud. All right, let's start with the word cake. What rhymes with the word cake? So when I'm stuck and I'm trying to think of rhyming words, when I'm brainstorming, I try to go through the alphabet to see if I can create some words. So ache, is that a word? Ache? No. What about bake? Sure, bake is a word. So I'm gonna go ahead and write it down. All right, cake, we already have it. What about dake? Dake's not a word, but I know Drake is a word, like the rapper. Yake? No. Fake? Yes, that's a word. And if you need to write your alphabet up top, that would probably help you a lot. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yes, go ahead and write your alphabet on top. I'll give you a moment to write that. You can pause if you need to, and then unpause. This will help you come up with rhyming words. Okay, so is gake a word? No. Hake? No. Eake? No. Jake? I have a student named Jake. Could be a rhyming word. Cake with a K? No. Lake? Maybe. Make? Sure. Nake? No. Awake? No. Pake? Nah. Wake? No thanks. Rake? Sure. Sake is a word. Take? Sure. Vake, wake is a word. I don't even know how to pronounce it if it started with an X. Yake, zake. All right, so we have tons of words that we just brainstormed by going through the alphabet. Go ahead and pause and try to brainstorm some more words for cat, green, shop, and shark. What other words can you come up with? And I'm gonna write down the words that I came up with earlier. I'm sure that you can make up way more than me. Wow, great brainstorming. All right, so let's go ahead and create a poem using these rhyming words. I'm going to borrow from Shel Silverstein's hitting. Did you notice that he repeated use a blank to hit a blank? So I'm going to do the same thing. Is this copying? No, I'm just borrowing his ideas. So my rhyming poem. I'm going to create 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go ahead and write those out. Use a blank to hit a blank. Use a blank to hit a blank. Use a blank to hit a blank. And then on the end, he's like, and use a feather when you hit me. So I'm going to say, use a blank when you hit me. That's pretty funny. All right. So pause if you need to catch up. We're just using the same repetition as Shel Silverstein. If you want to go above and beyond and come up with your own poem, awesome. As long as it has some kind of rhyme in it, internal or external. All right, so I'm going to use these words to brainstorm a poem for myself. My first word is cake. So I'm going to say use a cake to hit a. I can use any of those words. I'm not going to say hit a Jake because that would be mean. But I'm going to say to hit a fake skate. What kind of rhyme does this have? Good, you said internal rhyme because it's rhyme within line 1. Awesome. So use a blank to hit a blank. Can use any of these rhyming words that I brainstormed. I'm going to say use a cat to hit a rat's hat. Again, this is what kind of rhyme? Internal rhyme. Good, because it's rhyme within that line. Use a blank to hit a blank. I don't feel like using green, so I'm going to use the words that rhyme with shop. I'm going to say use a mop to hit a pork chop. Yes. And then use line 4, use a blank when you hit me. What would you want someone to hit you with? There's lots of different things. I'm going to say use a marshmallow because I feel like that wouldn't hurt. All right. So again, please don't copy my poem. You have so many great ideas. Use your own. If you want to brainstorm some different rhyming words, be my guest. Let's see. And also, please make sure you type make sure that you get on Teams to do your exit ticket. It doesn't exactly match what's on here because it is multiple choice, but I did want you to go over those 2 types of rhyme. What are the 2 types of rhyme again? Exactly, we have end rhyme and internal rhyme. And end rhyme is the rhyme at the end of the line. Rhyme. Ugh. So many rhyming, I get my tongue stuck. So remember, end rhyme is the rhyme at the end of the line that rhyme with the word at the end of the other line. So, like in and spin, or liar, buyer, fire. That's an example of that end rhyme. Internal rhyme is what we just practiced. It's rhyme within the line. Like log and hog, that's all in line 1. Twig and pig, that's all in line 2. So your next steps are to finish your rhyming poem and then finish your exit ticket on Teams. Good luck and have a great day.